Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make a 2x4 Santa. So I had this small piece of 2x4. It's roughly 5 or so inches tall. Some velvet red fabric, a button plug for a nose, some fur strip that I had, it's from Hobby Lobby, some Snow Tex by Deco Art, some paints in acrylics in red, black, white, and the color flesh tone. I did not create the color. I got some slack for the name of it. I didn't create it. That's the actual name of the color. And you also need a floral pick. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the flesh tone color and paint my whole 2x4 with that color. Next, I'm going to take and paint the button plug for the nose in the red color. Once my nose and my 2x4 were dry, I took my red velvet fabric that I had and I cut it into a rectangle shape. Then I'm just going to wrap my 2x4 in it. If you don't have red velvet, you could just use some red felt. That's totally fine, or even just some red fabric. I'm just going to hot glue this right to the top. Once I have it all glued, I'm just going to take the top and I'm going to gather it together. And I'm just going to tie it off with a piece of twine. And I'm just going to tie it in a knot and leave a little extra twine on each side. And then I'm going to hot glue my button to the center of the twine. Once I have that all attached, I'm going to take the fur strip that I had and I'm going to wrap it around the bottom half of my hat. And so the first piece that I had didn't quite go all the way around. So then I cut another smaller piece to fit in the center. And where this is like a fur, you'd never even tell that there was a space in between. So as you can see, I have a little bit of a gap. So I cut a little small piece and just attached it in there and then just fluffed it all out so you wouldn't even know that there was a space. And now we have our Santa hat. Next, I'm going to take some black paint and I'm just going to use a small brush and I'm going to do 2 little dots for his eyes. Then after I get his little eyes drawn out, I'm going to take that button plug and I'm going to hot glue it right below his eyes. And how cute already. Next, I'm going to take some of the white paint and the red paint. I'm going to mix it together and I'm going to make a pink color. And if you have pink, you could just totally use that too. That's up to you. I'm just going to take a rougher type paintbrush and just stipple on some pink onto his cheeks to give him some rosy cheeks. And you can make them as dark or as light as you want to. So once I had his cheeks all on, I'm going to take that Snow Tex snow and I'm just going to line the whole bottom of the 2x4 with it. And I just did the front. I didn't do the sides or the back. And I just took a hard brush that I had and just stippled it all over the bottom. And there is Santa's little beard. And if you don't have the snow text, you could certainly just use white paint. That's totally up to you. I just like the snow text because it had some texture to it. Next, I'm going to take a paintbrush and just use the back half and dot some white onto each of his cheeks. So I just put 1 dot on each side. And I'm just touching up the red paint right now because I got a little bit of the snow text on it on the nose. Then I'm going to take another small brush, liner brush, and just put 1 small white line right on the top of his nose. And how cute is he? And then I added 2 white dots to each of his eyes. Now I'm just going to cut apart this pick and I'm going to add it to his hat. And I'm just going to do this by hot gluing it into place. And I didn't end up using the whole pick, just a couple of pieces out of it. I just wanted a little bit of greenery. It didn't need all that much. And I think this came out adorable. Next, I'm just going to trim up the top of his hat, and then this Santa is done. How simple and cute is he? And like I said, there's plenty of substitutes if you don't have all of the exact materials that I used. We are here just to give the ideas, and you can make it your own. And how adorable is he? I absolutely love him. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to make one, and please don't forget to spread the chaos.